Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open the questions book. The first part. Lesson number 4. M. Listen to my answers. What kind of food do you like? I like Mexican food. Do you have good restaurants where you live? Recommend me one. Yes, we have good restaurants where I live. I recommend you Las Chalupas, La Casa del Sabor, etc. How often do you go to eat in restaurants? I sometimes, use the adversal frequency here. I, sometimes, I, always, I, never, I rarely go to eat in restaurants. Do you like to eat out? Where? Yes, I like to eat out. I like to go to Pizza Hut or some cafeterias. When did you last eat out? Did, please, simple past. I last ate out the last Sunday. Where did you go? I went, because right here is did, I went to Las Chalupas restaurant. Who was with you? My family was with me. Who paid the bill? Pay, pagó. Who paid the bill? I paid the bill. When is your birthday? My birthday is on July 23rd. What did you get for your last birthday? I got money for my last birthday. Did you have a birthday cake? No, I didn't have a birthday cake. What would you like to bring from another country? Another significa otro, another. I would like, or in contraction, I would like to bring clothes and perfumes from another country. Who would you like to meet? I would or I'd like to meet the president, or maybe a soccer player, a movie star, an actor, an actress. What would you like to eat for first course in a restaurant? I would like to eat, or I'd like to eat salad for first course in a restaurant. What would you like for main course? I like chicken meat with rice, beans, salad for main course. What would you like for dessert? I like ice cream for dessert. What would you like to drink? I'd like to drink Coke. What kind of vegetables do you like and you don't like? I like tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, onions, and I don't like chayote. Say 3 affirmative commands using let's. For example, let's eat, let's dance, let's study. Say 3 negative commands using let's not. Examples: let's not smoke, let's not argue, let's not speak Spanish. How do you like your meat? Rare, medium, or well done? I like my meat medium. Could you tell me where would you like to stay now? Yes. Use yes because right here is good. Yes. I'd like to stay at the beach now. Could you tell me if you want to have a vacation? Yes. I want to have a vacation. 24. Could you tell me why you study English? Yes. because English is very important for my studies and for my future too. Could you tell me what you want for your future? Yes, I want a house, my own family, to travel, and I want to have $1 million for my future. Could you tell me what did you bring for classes? Because right here is did, the simple past, brought. So I brought my books for classes. Say two foods that you boil, hervir. Two foods that I boil are chayotes and potatoes. Say two foods that you broil a la parrilla. Two foods that I broil are meat and tomatoes. What century are we in? We are in the 21st century. 21st century here. We are in the 21st century. What century were you born? Remember here, I was born in the 21st century. Para todos aquellos y aquellas que nacieron después del 2000, la respuesta va a ser igual acá. Aquí está el verbo to be, cambiamos. I was born in the 21st century. Para los que nacimos antitos del 2000, entonces vamos a contestar I was born in the 20th. You remember that? 20th century. Listen to me. Que será para un futuro examen, por favor, les recomiendo que primero le den una leída por si necesitan reconocer, buscar algún vocabulario. En la lección 4 está todo el vocabulario. Después se hacen las preguntas una vez cada uno. Viene una segunda vez donde se las van haciendo salteadas de 3 en 3. Thank you so much. Okay, now open the questions book, the second part, where we have conversations from lesson 1 to 20. This one is finished, this one. Let's practice more questions with did, and did. Part 1. Answer orally the following questions. Infer with why when you consider it appropriate. And then, who did you argue yesterday with? I argued with my brother yesterday. Or, I didn't argue with any person, for negative. Were you cooking today in the morning? Yes, I was, because remember, I, he, she, and it was. Yes, I was cooking today in the morning. Did you dance at your last party? No, I didn't dance at my last party. What did you eat for lunch yesterday? I ate, because right here is did, I ate a black soup for lunch yesterday. Was your mother fishing last Saturday? No, she or my mother wasn't fishing last Saturday. Did you hug anybody? Anybody? Alguna persona. Today in the morning? Who? No, I didn't hug anybody today in the morning. Who do you like to kiss? I like to kiss my mother. Did you read the newspaper today in the morning? No, I didn't read the newspaper today in the morning. Where do you like to rest? I like to rest at the beach. Do you know how to swim? Yes, I know how to swim. Who do you talk to when you have problems? I talk to my sister when I have problems. Where would you like to travel? I like to travel to the United States. What exercise is better, to walk or to run? Is better exercise to run. Do you know how to ride a bike? Yes, I know how to ride a bike. Did you work last weekend? Yes, I worked. The simple past because right here is did. Yes, I worked last weekend. Can you write English? Yes, I can write English. Did you like the book Into One? Yes, I liked simple past. Let me repeat, simple past. Yes, I liked the book Into One. What do you love to do on vacations? I love to eat and to rest on vacations. What did you do yesterday? I watched TV and rested yesterday. What did you drink for breakfast today in the morning? I drank, simple past. I drank a coffee for breakfast today in the morning. What did you hate to do last year? I hated to go to San Jose last year. What kind of music were you listening today? I insist. I, he, she, and it was. I was listening to romantic music. Did you play any musical instruments when you were at school or at the high school? No, I didn't play any musical instruments when I was at school or at the high school. And when it's affirmative, yes, I played. This one no, because this any is when it's negative or questions. Yes, I play the guitar. Or yes, I play some musical instruments when I was at school or at the high school. Where do you want to go now? I want to go to a restaurant now. What TV program did you watch last night? I watched Tu Cara Me Suena last night. Were you needing money yesterday? Yes, I was needing money yesterday. What does your dog prefer to eat? Beef, meat, or dog food? My dog prefers, because prefers to eat dog food. Where did you go on vacation last year? I, because right here is did, go, the simple past, went. I went to the beach on vacation last year. How can you be a better person? I can be a better person studying, helping the people, helping in my house, working. Did you fly by plane last week? No, I didn't fly by plane last week. Igual como lo hicieron con la práctica 1, primero se hacen todas las preguntas mutuamente y una segunda vez en forma salteada y de 3 en 3. Thank you. 3. Okay, let's go to the questions book again. The second part. And patient. Here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Book 2, oral practice. 1, verbs. Listen. Excuse me. Este tipo de ejercicio es muy interesante porque no son preguntas, es solo completarlas. Entonces, digamos que yo estoy trabajando con Samantha. Entonces Samantha hace esto. The name of a place you enjoyed a lot. Y como yo soy el que estoy trabajando con Samantha, yo voy a contestar desde aquí. Busquen simple you. I enjoyed the beach a lot. The name of something you did in your work or in your studies the last year. I study English. I practice English. I read in English. I do exams in English too. I did homeworks. The time you go to my English classes today. Busquen este you. Entonces, yo contesto. I got to my English classes at 6:00 p.m. today. The name of something you gave for Christmas or a birthday. Acá, here. I gave money for Christmas or a birthday. Last time when teacher Ronald landed in Juan Santa Maria International Airport, just for practice, let's say the last year. So, teacher Ronald, here. Teacher Ronald landed in Juan Santa Maria International Airport last year. Last time you went to the church. Church is iglesia, church. I went to the church yesterday. Last time a plane took off in front of you. A plane took off in front of me last year. A means of transportation, un sistema de transporte. A means of transportation you bought it yesterday. I bought it a taxi yesterday. A place where you didn't check in. I didn't check in a hotel. The name of a person you hugged with all your love. I hug with all my love my sisters and my brothers and my mother too. The name of the last person you kissed. Listen, here. The last person I kissed was my sister. Thank you so much. Okay, here is another practice. Y como les indicamos en la descripción del video, por favor háganlo al pie de la letra. Primero yo se las hago a Samantha me las hace a mí. Y después de 2 en 2 salteadas hasta que acabemos un par de veces. Lo importante es escuchar muy bien antes de contestar. Vea del libro solo si lo necesita. Something you didn't like to do last week. Look, es que fíjense como siempre al buscar el sujeto, de ahí inicio la respuesta. I didn't like to get up early last week. When you last mailed a letter. I last mailed a letter last year. Last time you opened a gift. Gift, regalo. I opened a gift for my last birthday. Let me see. Last time that rained in your town. Rain here. Rain in my town the last night. Last time, que en este caso va a ser la última vez. Last time you rented something. I rented something last year. Name of the place where you rested and slept so much. Here. I rested and slept so much at the beach. Last time, repito, last time, la última vez. Last time a member of your family flew by plane. Here. A member of my family flew by plane the last week. Last time you ran to work or to school? I, I ran to work or to school today in the morning. Place where you didn't like to swim? I didn't like to swim in the Terrova River. Clothes you didn't wear in your last party? Here, I didn't wear a jacket in my last party. Something you didn't buy today? I didn't buy, here, I didn't buy the newspaper today. Thank you. Bonito. Okay. Group number 3. The name of the place where you were in the morning yesterday? I was in my house in the morning yesterday. Last time you were late for English classes? I wasn't late for English classes. Last time you were hungry, hambriento, con hambre. I was hungry today in the morning. Why you were happy? I was happy because my sister has a baby. Why you weren't happy? I wasn't happy because my brother is sick. Why Costa Rica was sad? Costa Rica was sad because there are a lot of disasters because of the hurricane Eta. What you love from the last year? I love to play video games, to play soccer, to go to school, to travel, to go to the beach from the last year. Something you bought last weekend? Bought, the simple past of comprar. I bought a pair of shoes last weekend. The name of the last person you saw before come to classes today? I saw my sister before I came to my classes today. What you drank for breakfast today? I drank coffee for breakfast today. Something you didn't like to drink in all your life? I didn't like beer. Excuse me. I didn't like to drink beer in all my life. Thank you. Group 4. The name of the last book that you read. Este that aquí se llama pronombre relativo y significa que. The last book that I read in the simple past was Pantalones Cortos. Where you stayed on your last vacations? I stayed in a hotel on my last vacations. When and where you met your super teacher Rona? I met my super teacher Rona the last year in Orosi. The last year in Orosi. Or 2 years ago in Orosi. How you came to classes today? I am speaking about transportation. I came by bus to classes today. The name of the last person you spoke English with? I spoke English with my sister. When you first thought in the morning. What you first thought in the morning. ¿En qué pensó? The first thing in the morning, you know? I first thought in my work in the morning today. Something important you left in your house. I left my workbook in my house. Last person who you argued with. I argued with anybody. Something you didn't wait from the last year. I didn't wait the pandemic from the last year. A sport you didn't play when you were a child. Okay. A sport I didn't play when I was a child is basketball. Something important you needed when you were a child. Uh, I needed when I was a child love and more love and love. Thank you. Group number 5. Time. You finished your classes here last week. Time, en este caso, es la hora. I finished my classes here at about 8:20 last week. Something you hated to do last month. I hated to get up early last month. Name of the place where you didn't arrive early. I didn't arrive early to the dentist. The name of the last person you called by phone a few hours ago. I called my brother by phone a few hours ago. Where you went dancing last time? La última vez. I went dancing to a friend's party. The name of the person who you helped in your English classes. I helped Mariana in my English classes. The last time when you looked after your house. I looked after my house 2 days ago. The last time you picked up your clothes. I picked up my clothes today in the morning after the shower. The name of something important that you forgot. Something important that I forgot was my friend Leticia's birthday. The last gift that you got. The last gift that I got was 10,000 calories. The name of the person who you sent an email or a phone message. I sent a phone message to teacher Eduardo. Thank you. The name of the bank where you last cashed a check. I last cashed a check in the National Bank. When you last cooked something. I last cooked something yesterday. The name of the person who you last danced with. I last danced with a friend. The last time you fished and where? I fished in the last year in the Reventazón River. The kind of music you listened to yesterday. I listened to pop rock music yesterday. The name of a person that you saw smoking. I didn't see any person smoking. The time my English classes started tonight or today. My English classes started at 6 o'clock p.m. tonight. The last time you talked with your mom or dad. I talked with my mom or my dad a few minutes ago. The name of what you wanted for the last Christmas. I wanted for the last Christmas a new cellular phone. The name of the place where your mom, dad, or any relative, familiares, worked last year. My dad worked in the evening last year. The time you got up today. Se levantó. I got up at about 6:30 today. The time when you met teacher Rona, your friend. I met teacher Rona, my friend, the last year. Thank you. Let's open the questions book, the second part, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here, please. Look. Page number 8, oral practice lesson 4. Excuse me my Spanish for a moment. Noten que todas estas preguntas son con would, que de hecho no saqué notas gramaticales de la lección 4. ¿Por qué? Porque hemos practicado mucho con would desde el libro 1. Y esta segunda parte, que es el uso de let's en let's not, ya lo tenemos también en el vocabulario. Entonces, les repito, todas son preguntas de información. Ninguna tiene que comenzar la respuesta con un sí o con un no. Es una información. Listen. How many babies would you like to have? I'd like to have 11 babies. How much money would you like to have for Christmas? I'd like to have 2 million colones for Christmas. Which car would you like to have? I would like to have a Mercedes-Benz. When would you like to make a trip to another country? Otro. I'd like to make a trip to another country in December. Where would you like to have vacations? I'd like to have vacations at the beach. Why would you like to speak English? Because English is an important language nowadays. What would you like to eat for first course when you go out? I'd like to eat a soup for first course when I go out. Who would you like to go out with? I'd like to go out with my friends. How many pieces of pizza would you like to eat? Pieces, remember that? Trozos, pedazos. I'd like to eat 3 pieces of pizza. How much time do you spend with your family? Spend, además de gastar dinero o tiempo, aquí significa pasar tiempo con la familia. I'd like to spend